Sorry, I was mute. Back on now. I was muted. Yeah, let's see who's here, guys. Welcome. Good to see you all. Yeah, I'll start breaking these charts down in a minute, guys. Just wait for a few more to get in, and then we'll start breaking it down. Cheers for the likes, guys. Appreciate you. Yo, Matt, welcome, man. Ashton, good to see you, man. Callum, welcome. Michael's here. Yes, brother, how are we? Good, thanks, Ashton, bro. Busy getting everything sorted, but yeah, we're on. Yeah, welcome, everyone. Good to see you. Ahmed, welcome, man. Welcome. So yeah, basically, guys, I'm gonna be watching this hourly close here on gold for some potential longs. I think if this hourly can close like this, I'm gonna be looking for some potential buys at this support for it to continue pushing higher. That's the overall plan. All right. If I just have a quick look, 1 second. I mean, we have got some news at 1:30 in 45 minutes, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, Duncan, how's it going, mate? Paul, good to see you. We have got some news. We have got some news in like 45 minutes, but I would like to get a buy and get in and out before the news comes out. Yeah, we have got news in like 40 minutes, but I'm happy to take the hourly closure. Took a L on NQ. I took a W yesterday. Is it on here? I don't know if it's still here. Yeah, I took sells here. Buys, sorry. Can you see? Yeah, I took this buy yesterday. That was a nice win. We took that on stream, actually. We took that on stream yesterday on this session. So we'll see. We'll see if anything... You've taken anything today, bro? No. Nothing, mate. Nothing. Just gonna wait for this hourly to close here on gold, and then I'm gonna try and take some buys on gold into these highs here. Just that little push higher. I think this rejection from this level is enough for it to continue pushing higher. James, good to see you, man. Welcome, bro. Yeah, good to see you all, guys. Why have I not taken anything today? Because there's not been anything, man. I mean, there's been one trade that I would have liked to have taken on Nasdaq. It would have been this candle close here, but I wasn't trading pre-US. I've only just come back on now. So this wasn't really in my session to take, but I probably would have taken this and been break even anyway. But it's just been choppy. Look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq's chopped in London session, which is normally what it does do. Gold, look at gold. It's had a big push and then it's done nothing since like 9:30. So I need to wait for this hourly for a potential long. Yo, Kyle, good to see you, man. Welcome. Yeah, welcome, everyone. Smash a like if you haven't already, guys. If you're new to the channel, drop a subscribe, drop a follow. And if you got any questions, stick it in the chat, okay? See if I can get see if I can catch these longs on gold. So I'm not from Bradford. Man, I'm like almost 2 hours away from Bradford. Like that's not close at all. I'm probably like closer to Manchester. I'm like 30 minutes away from Manchester. Yeah, about 30 minutes away from Manchester. So if you want to say that I'm from anywhere, it's probably Manchester. Don't know where you got Bradford from. I've never said that. So yeah, decent strong closure here in 8 minutes. I'll try and take some buys on gold. I mean, I would like to take the hourly. Rob, how's it going, man? Good to see you. So we'll see. Let's see what Nasdaq's doing. Nasdaq, I'm waiting for a breakout. There's potentially some half risk buys here. I mean, I would prefer it to close above this range. If it closes above, I can then buy. I mean, there's great targets above, and there's great range to trade into. Yo, Tucker, bro. Good to see you, man. How's your day been, man? How's your day been? Yeah, I'm going to be looking for this potential range, you know, just push into this range and then push into these highs to the left. Let me just check everyone can see my screen. Yeah. Sweet. Tyrone, good to see you. Welcome. So yeah, that's the outlook basically, guys. I'm waiting for the hourly close on both NAS and gold. Whatever sets up, I'll take. I want the liquidity down below on NAS. I mean, there's liquidity at both sides, Tom. You know, you can't. What at the end of the day, what you want and what you're going to get is two different things. I mean, look at the liquidity above here on Nasdaq. I mean, there's literally like a big trend line liquidity to trade into. If anything, Nasdaq could come and take that liquidity and then reverse. Yo, James, good to see you, man. I'm good, thanks. Yeah, I'm doing well. No trades yet, but we'll see. We'll see. 2 trades, 2 wins. Great work. W's. Still liquidity from the Asia untouched on gold. I don't trade Asia highs, Asia lows. I just trade liquidity highs and lows. I don't like to be sort of biased. I think a lot of people, I think a lot of traders, and yeah, can it work? I'm not saying it doesn't work, guys, but I think a lot of people will see a market like this and they'll go, oh, these are Asia highs that haven't been taken yet. Okay, these are Asia highs that haven't been taken. And what they do, they buy because they think it has to push into Asia high. And then it pushes down, they buy again. They buy again. They buy again. And they've blown their account because they tried buying into Asia high. Because ICT said it gets taken 70% of the time. They've got no data to back it up that price pushes into Asia high, Asia low a certain amount of time, but they still continue to force positions into it. It makes no sense. Like, if you can come to me and go, okay, Joe, 80% of the time in the London session, Asia high will get taken, then fair enough. Fair enough. But 99.9% of people who trade into Asia high, London low, US high, US low, they've got no data to back it up. Absolutely no data. I've got data on every single entry that I take. Years of data. And yeah, I'm not saying that, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that price can't go into them highs and lows, but at the end of the day, if you've got an Asia high or a London high, that's just liquidity. That's just where people's stop losses are sitting. Same with these lows down here, okay? It's just liquidity of where orders are sitting and that need taking. So I try to stay exposed to either option, either side. If it breaks above, I'm happy to take buys. If it breaks below, I'm happy to take sells. Being flat apart from the breakout, yeah, gold has been, to be honest with you. I mean, gold had a beautiful breakout, and the impulse entries here were actually valid. Yeah, the impulse entry here were actually valid. I didn't take it. It flipped a bit too quick for me, but yeah. I mean, this is what we were looking at on the mentorship Zoom. Institutions look for that liquidity. Yeah, you need to think of it like, just think of liquidity like where most people would have their stop loss for buys and sells. So that's all. That's the simplest way that most people will understand liquidity. A lot of people try to overcomplicate liquidity and think that you need like a 6-hour course video on how to understand liquidity. Just think of it like this, okay? If retail traders, or if most traders are selling here, where are... Okay, so, oh, sorry, guys. I'm just looking at this YouTube. Yeah. Guys, think of it like this. If retail traders are selling here at this level, okay, If retail traders are selling here at this level, where... Sorry, guys, let me just move this out of the way so I can... Okay, perfect. Yeah, don't overcomplicate liquidity. Think of it like this. If you have a level where you know a lot of retail traders will be going short from, where are they going to have their stop losses? They're going to have the stop losses on these highs because Baby Pip says, have it at highs, have it at lows. Okay, so anybody selling this market will have the stop loss on this liquidity above. Okay, I know if there's a lot of orders sitting up here, price is likely to come and liquidate them highs. So for me personally, when price actually... One second. So for me, when price broke out of this level and retail traders were actually in drawdown, this is where I'm actually looking to buy into that stop loss. And look at how quickly price pushes into that liquidity. That's it. That's all you need to understand. That's all you need to understand about trading liquidity. It's where most retail traders are looking to trade, or where most retail traders are looking to have their order. Their stop loss, should I say, sorry. That's the first time ever I've been called that. Crazy. Never had anybody say... Well, I think he's trolling, to be honest. That's funny. No, well, not funny, but funny. Just a dumb comment, yeah. You get them, Tucker. You'll know, bro. You know. Going live, you get them. So yeah, let's see how this hourly closes. You get trolls in here all the time. It's funny. So yeah, guys, that's how you need to... People overcomplicate liquidity and think that you need like a 6-hour ICT course video to understand liquidity. Where can I learn the basics of trading? If you want to learn it, Sal, if you're very, very new to trading and you want to learn the absolute basics, then you've got like Baby Pips. But Baby Pips isn't going to get you profitable. Just remember that. Baby Pips isn't going to get you profitable. Baby Pips is going to give you like the foundations, like the basics to actually start understanding the market, support and resistance, maybe a little bit of liquidity, but it's not going to actually build you a strategy that's going to make you profitable trader. It's going to give you the basics, and that's what you need. And if that's what you want, head over. Yeah, that's right, Sal. Okay, so nothing here on the hourly for me. It's actually closed breaking... Well, it's actually closed as a grab. And the 15-minute time frame tells you everything you need to know about this market. Seriously, guys, put in the chat, do you think this is tradable or not? Put a thumbs up if you think we should be trading this, or a thumbs down if we need to wait for a breakout. Yeah. Yeah, you want to be waiting for a breakout. Exactly, yeah. Exactly, breakout. Yeah, exactly, guys. I said that a bit stupid, to be fair. Yeah, I said thumbs down if you think we need to be waiting for a breakout. What's that? Yeah, breakout. Yeah, exactly. Because could you imagine how many retail traders are selling here and getting chopped out? Selling here, getting chopped out. Buying here, sorry, getting chopped out. Trying to buy here, getting chopped out. And same for downside. The buying and selling in this range and just getting chopped out all the time. So break out and then I can trade this direction. Maybe the next 15. If not the next 15, the next 30. But I'll see. Or even the next 5. If the 5 can close above, then maybe. But we'll see. Like I say, there's a bit of waiting here. Yeah, we've got news in 28 minutes, USD news. That's the only one I look at. Very choppy. You've got that right, man. You got that right. But you know, guys, if you trade ranges like me, just be thankful that you've actually got a strategy that keeps you out of this. Because guys, seriously, how many of you tried trading this today? Put a thumbs up if you've tried trading this price action here on gold and you've got chopped about or you've hit break even. I think quite a lot of you. Okay, and the problem is that you're not waiting for continuations. You're not waiting for clean breakout confirmation. Trading this is not going to get you anywhere. I mean, look at the range. It's like a 40 tick range. See, yeah, just got stopped out. So when the momentum comes and the breakout comes, then I can start looking for trades. We could go low, Naz, if the highs are swept. I mean, I'm just waiting for this to break out here. Not anymore. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, Reese, you do, mate. But at the same time, you can just set alerts. Like, if I wasn't sitting here on the YouTube live, I'd set an alert here, and I'd set an alert here, and I'd wait, and I'd be notified when it were breaking out. That's simple as it is. And if price comes into this level and rejects it, I can buy. Or if it breaks below, I can sell. I mean, you don't need to be watching the chart. I mean, when I was working a full-time job like 3 years ago, I just set alerts. I'm up. JM's up trading the range. At what cost, though? 20 trades? 20 trades inside the range. Trying to catch the highs and lows. 15 break-evens and maybe 1 win. Like, it's not patient trading. Yeah, Kyle, exactly. Yeah, cheers for the follows, guys. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Bro, answer my question. What question? I haven't seen your question, mate. If it's a question that's not allowed on TikTok, then I won't answer it because I can't see it. What app am I using? This is TradingView, mate. Yeah, this is TradingView. Yo, what's up? Yeah, Tariq, welcome, bro. Hey, Joe, no news till 3 p.m., really? Ah, yeah, we have. We've got USD news at 3. Yeah, we have. We have got USD, which is tentative, but yeah, you're right. I probably was looking at tomorrow. Probably looking at tomorrow. I mean, the 5s broke out here. Yes, how's it going, Harry, man? Good to see you. Can you see your YouTube people? What do you mean, Tom? Yeah, I can see your comments. Is that what you mean? Yeah, we've got news at 3, sorry. Yeah, if you heard me say half 1, that's tomorrow. Here we go, a bit of volume. Nice. Okay, so 15 closure here. I might be able to take some positions, see if it sets up. Yo, Raz, good to see you too, mate. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, good to see you all, guys. Good to see you all. Any questions, stick it in the chat, as always. Good to see you here. Is this NQ? Yeah, this is NQ. US 100 is NQ, yeah. Gold is XAU USD, which is this chart. Camera guys from Romania. Yeah, good to see you. Welcome. So that's the plan, guys. As simple as that, really. That's the update. So I'm watching this range here on gold on the 15, and I'm just currently going to be waiting for a breakout of this range. If I can get a breakout to the downside, I'll look for some sells. Breakout to the upside, I can look for some buys. Okay. Within this range, I'm just staying patient. See if I can get a breakout of here too. What's my view on ES? I don't trade ES, mate, but it's quite similar to NAS. It's quite similar to NAS. Upside liquidity and downside breakout on gold. Yeah, I think if I can break out of this range here, this liquidity or these targets here are clean to get taken. So let's say that price does break out to the upside. I can look for these continuation plays higher. So yeah, it's some decent potential here on gold. We've got to stay patient though. But yeah, guys, drop a thumbs up on the YouTube if you're tuning in on YouTube. Good to see you all, by the way. What platform do I use to trade on? 464. Do you mean broker for personal, or do you mean like for just doing analysis? Is it going up or down? JM, I don't know, mate. You got to stay patient and wait for the breakout. Let price come to you. Broker 464. Drop me a DM on TikTok on here, and I'll send you the name of it. Crystal ball. Yeah, there's nothing, guys. You got to stay and wait and react to the market. Got to react to the market, guys. Got to just let the market close, let it do what it needs to do, and just trade what is in front of you. Don't care about the time of the year. December price action this, December price action that. I don't care. I'm trading the market. Taking a trade from 4,200 on gold. I'm personally not going to tell you what your TP is, but where did you take 4,200? Like here? I mean, if I was in from 4,200, which is around here, I'd have managed this trade. I'd be in buys from here. I'd have managed at these highs here. I'd be letting it run into these highs. So if I did catch a trade down here, I'd be looking for buys into these highs. That's me, though. Like I say, you got to do your own, follow your own analysis. Dun, dun, dun. Trading futures at the moment. I mean, guys, if you're looking at, if you see people talking about December price action, is it going to slow down later on into December? Of course it is. Are you going to see more choppy ranges? Yes. But it doesn't matter, because if you don't see a trade and it's choppy, you just don't trade. You don't cry about it. You just understand that the market is slower this month, or potentially could be slower. Like I say, to be honest with you, last week was insane. Made like just over 3K, which is absolutely good, which is absolutely fine for me. And all I'm doing is trading my plan. And if it sets up in my session, I take it. If it doesn't, I don't. It's as simple as that. Yo, Sean, good to see you, man. What to do on gold? I'm waiting for this 15 to close. Might be a dumb question. There's no dumb questions, mate. No dumb questions. London, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock UK time. 7 o'clock's pre-London. Yeah, how are you, Sean? Good to see you, man. Blown 1800 in 2 months. Reese, the problem is with going back to demo is nobody really feels emotions on demo. That's the thing, mate. Nobody really does feel emotions on demo. Like, you know, I could probably, you know, you can give a demo account to anybody and not feel emotions, and then go back onto a personal account or a prop firm account and then emotional wreck. Like, best thing to do is either like start a small personal or a cheap funded. Yeah, and Harry, the only way to do that is not trade on demo. It's all good saying, "Oh, it just not." You just don't act like you do on demo, but it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. It's like a boxer going, okay, just you're doing great in training, just you know, punching a bag. You're doing great when you're punching the bag. Just do the same when you go into the ring with this guy who's going to try and kill you. Well, no, it's two different things. Like, the psychology that you need for trading a personal and funded is different to a demo. Like, that's why I always say scale slowly, okay? If you scale slowly, it's better for your psychology. You know, if you start with a very, very cheap personal or a very, very cheap funded account that costs you like 20, 25 quid, you know, that's your start. That's where you're starting. You're used to that, and then you scale slowly. Okay, if you scale from a £20 account to a £500 account, well, obviously it's not going to be good for your psychology. You should scale with time, and as you get more consistent. Yeah, or that tea. Yeah, that's not a bad tea, man. Good. Trading hours over Christmas. I'll be trading probably up to the week before Christmas Eve. Mm. Then we'll give you false confidence, yeah. Yes, I can. For the person asking about what prop firm I use these. Like I say, you can use that code that's in the message, JTC. And it's currently like 60% off. Hi, mate. Passed my 50k account in 2 days with 90% win rate. Legend. W's. Very, very good stuff, man. Yeah, demos are good for when you start out. Maybe for like the first couple of weeks. Of course, yeah. But I mean, if you see yourself like 6 months, a year down the line, only have traded demo, then yeah, that's probably not going to help you. For a couple of weeks to learn execution, get an understanding of how to execute, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's probably something I would say, actually, just start on demo. If you're brand new to trading, demo. Wow, this bottle's mad. Spilt everywhere. What's your opinion about FTMO? Nothing bad to say about them. I've only used them a couple of times, like 5 years ago when I was extremely unprofitable and blowing them every week. So they made quite a lot of money from me. But I haven't used them in the last 3 years. Now I'm profitable. I don't want my money back from them. They taught me lessons. That's the crazy thing about trading though. Like, I must have spent like 25k when I was learning and I was losing. And I probably made that back in like the last 2 months. Like, when you're profitable, you can make your losses back in literally like 1 to 2 months when you get profitable. It's just like, how far are you going to go and not give up? Most people just give up, don't they? I mean, this is a decent level here, to be fair. Let's see if this can close bullish and I can take a little half risk buy from this range. Let's see if this can close bullish in 12 minutes, then I'll just take a buy from this range into, like, this range up here. How many years I've been trading? 7 years. 7 years I've been trading. What broker do I use? Trucking. Drop me a DM, mate. I'll send you the name. How much would you say I lost before coming profitable? Probably like 25,000. Plus or minus 5,000. I didn't keep a tally, but it wasn't the best. I was losing money for like 3 to 4 years. Yeah, like 3 to 4 years. No, that's just in payouts. That's just in payouts. I am Kendall, like from. Wow. Weather's so bad here today. Yeah, just gotta stay patient, guys. Let's see how this 15 closes. There might be some buys here on gold. There's potential for sure. I mean, if I can get a break out of this range, I can take some buys. I think Nasdaq's a little bit messy, getting a little bit messy for trying to trade within the range. I mean, I don't mind buys on gold if it closes bullish here in 6 minutes. I know people who gave up after giving it a week. Wow, yeah. That's the competition, guys. That's the competition. Like, there's people giving up after like 2 weeks of trying to trade. That's the competition. If you think you're better than somebody who gives up after like 1 to 2 months, which I think most of you are, that's your competition. I always knew that I was never going to give up until I got profitable. Like, that's like a good trait that I have. I always see stuff through. And I lost for like 3 years and lost a lot of money. But literally, you can make it all back. I made it all back in like 2 months of when I was profitable. How much did I lose? I think I've said it a couple of times, but like 25 to 30K. You don't have to though, guys. Like this, like it took me like 3 years to get. It took me like 3 years to get any payouts. Like 3 years to get a payout. People come into my mentorship, and they get payouts. Like some of them can get payouts in like 3 to 6 months. Fresh learning the strategy. So you know, it took me 3 years, but people who come in and learn the system. 3 to 6 months, and that is what I'm wanting for the one-to-one. The one-to-one is like a 6-month program, and I want people to get payouts in that 3 to 6 months. Yeah, breakouts of ranges, mate, into liquidity. It's not just as simple as that, though, Paul. It's not just as simple as breakout trade. No, I need certain things to set up for the playbook. Height for the one-to-one. Yeah, Tucker, let's crush it, bro. I'm gonna crush it. Five killers crushing it. That's what we want. Ready for news today? Yeah, we got news in like an hour and 40. People who get, yeah, it's crazy. To be honest, guys, when I was learning to trade and I was going through that stage of unprofitable to like becoming profitable, you know, when I was in that unprofitable stage, there were times where I did like give it like a week where I said I'm quitting, but then I just came back after like a week. Like I gave myself like a week and then I was back on it because I knew what I wanted. Ready to become an animal? Yes, Tucker, man. Definitely. 100%, man. Nothing less. Nothing less. Yo, Mark. Good to see you. Welcome. Where do I check news? Forex Factory, bro. Yeah, Forex Factory. For anybody who's wondering where the news is, it's just that. Oh, just that. Also, guys, anybody here, go and one sec. Go and follow the Insta. Go and follow the Insta here. There you go, guys. If you want to follow the Insta, I'm posting more things on there nowadays. So if you want to follow it, just type that in. Drop me a follow now. There's going to be so much stuff going on there. So, yeah. If you don't want to miss live streams and stuff, go and drop a follow on there, guys. Around me telling me it's gambling. It's not gambling if you've got a strategy, man. Yeah, let's have a look at NQ. Oh, yeah, NQ's not looking bad here. I mean, there's potential for sure. There is potential for sure. I prefer this 15 to break out on gold. I prefer this breakout here on gold. What time do I go live? I went live like 40 minutes ago, so that's my normal time. It's like 12:30 UK time. The insert, yeah, it's here, guys. One sec, I'll put it back on. Oh, what's it gone there? Are you in the UK? Yes, currently I am in the UK. I come back to the UK for like 6 months a year, and then I'm away for the 6 months that just traveling and living that trader-free lifestyle that most people dream about, and I dreamt about when I was learning to trade. And trust me, it's possible, guys. Don't think it isn't. It's definitely possible if you stick to something and learn it and don't give up. Just got to keep working. Just got to keep taking L's and coming back every day. Take another L, come back again. Matt, PM me whenever you're free. Yes, sure, man. Oh, let me have a look. I think I might have missed. How's the one-to-one? Yeah, Matt, I'll drop you a DM, bro. There's a wait list currently out, so I'll send you that as well so you can apply. Would you say based on your experience, mentality is important? Yeah, 100%. You know, your psychology and mentality as well as the strategy, it goes hand in hand. I mean, I think a lot of people actually do themselves wrong by having such a horrible like strategy that is like 15 concepts and it's so analysis paralysis and overcomplicated that it doesn't help their psychology at all. You know, their execution's poor, and that's just all because they're not keeping it simple enough. Okay, so I think if you can keep it simple and you can, you know, a few concepts, a very small playbook that you could teach to anybody, that psychology will get better and that mindset, your mindset will get better, and you know your execution will be perfect because you know exactly what you want to see. So yeah, it goes hand in hand, I think. Carl, there's a few different offers. So like I said, a DM, I'll send you the link to apply. Like I say, it's only for 5 people, so I mean you can get your application in. Right, let's see what Naz is going to do here. Maybe if it closes bullish, I can take some buys, but we'll see. Let's have a look how this closes. Might take some cheeky sells on the 15 here. Are you on Top Step? I do trade like, I've got 3 accounts left on Top Step, but I trade a live account with Top 1 Futures. They moved me to live after getting like 10 payouts in 3 months. And I'm trading TraderFi, 350k accounts, and I'm trading 3 on Top Step, and I've got 1 left on Alpha. So I'm trading quite a few, like maybe like 7 or 8 prop firm accounts. I did have 3 with Top 1 futures, but they moved me to live account because I think I just rinsed too many payouts. Glad to see you, Joe. Yo, Dre, man. Welcome, man. Good to see you. That's what happens when you rinse payouts. They put you live. It's standard procedure, but it's all good. Oh, Top 1, yeah, sound. They're good. So let's see if I can... Oh, mate, yeah, tell me about it. You just got to stay patient in this price action, guys. It's one of them. I mean, maybe I can look for a little wiggle down. Tucker, enrollment will be probably in the next 1 to 2 weeks. Next week, probably, enrollment. Yo, Rad, good to see you, man. Good to see you, Rad. Joe, do you use any funded accounts that aren't futures? No, I don't, Mark. I only use futures funded accounts because they pay me out. I'm going to be straight up and honest with you. There's no messing about. I mean, yeah. I must take, like, seriously, guys, I've probably taken upwards of 40 to 50 payouts this year. 40 to 50 payouts, and just say 40. Let's just keep it simple. Let's just say 40 payouts, and on futures, none of them have been no questions asked. But on Forex, like, I had to do risk interviews. I had them saying that, oh, this and that, we're not paying you out. You did this rule, news. It's like, give me a break. So I stopped using Forex this year, like, start of this year, like a year ago. Not froze. All right, yeah, sweet. How did I get into trading? I got into trading because like 7 years ago when I was 18, I was like a year into my apprenticeship. And I didn't like working a 9 to, well, not a 9 to 5, 7 till 4, whatever I was working. And I just thought, okay, let me try and find some stuff. And it came up, like, because I was searching how to, like, live free life and travel and stuff. It came up, like, Day Life of a Trader, some Scottish guy. He's still trading now. He's legit, to be fair. He's legit. And I watched his day in the life, and I was hooked as soon as I watched it. Yeah, that's how I got into it. And I started on trading 212, which I don't suggest trading 212, but yeah, that's why I started, and then I started learning properly. And then I'm here now, 7 years later. Would you advise anyone who to follow? I mean, yeah, there's some good traders out there. There is some good traders out there. But do your own research, to be honest with you, mate. I mean, yeah, do your own research. I mean, you can feel free to join these lives, but make sure that the people who you're watching are kind of trading live and sort of showing you that they can trade. Don't just be joining signal groups and stuff. Don't get drawn into like the Lambo lifestyle and the Rolexes and stuff, because a lot of the time it's not going to be honest. They're just paying with that affiliate money. So you're going to make a trade, yeah. If something sets up. Yeah, if something sets up. Gotta wait. Can you see my messages, Harry? Yes, I can. Probably not all of them if you put in something that's not allowed on the platform. But I can see the one that you just put in. Let's have a look what Naz is doing. Yeah, not much. It's one of them. I'm gonna stay on for a little bit longer today on stream, just because I think gold might set up later into the US session. So it'll be a bit of a longer stream today, probably like a 2-hour stream, but we'll see. One of my confluences, I just trade breakouts into targets, but I need liquidity, I need a strong close, and I need a flip entry for the impulse. Okay. I'm watching all the way. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, liquidity sweep. So liquidity is just when price takes liquidity, but I also trade into liquidity like this. Can you see? So I've got liquidity down here. You know, if it takes liquidity like this, then I can just trade into the sell side there. Yo, cheers for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. Guys, when you understand liquidity and candle closes, it will change your trading forever. When you stop trying to predict so much and you start reacting to candle closes, trading into liquidity, it will make your trading so much more simple and so much more peaceful. And you won't be taking 15 losses trying to predict the market before you catch a win. Okay? Your win rate will be higher. Well, if you trade the system that I trade, it will be. And yeah, you know, I used to trade random concepts trying to predict with a bias, and I was like 55% win rate, blowing up my accounts every other day. It's tough trying to trade and predict too much. See how this hourly closes here. Maybe a wick fill sell, I don't know. It's tough with gold here. Hey man, what's up, yo? Welcome, bro. Dre with the donut, nice one. I see your donut. Let's have a look. Fair value gaps. I don't trade fair value gaps personally, mate. No. I'm not saying that they don't work, but I personally don't trade them. Just because it's not my strategy to trade fair value gaps or look at them to prevent me from taking a trade. I trade into highs and lows in the market and levels. And I trade breakouts of them ranges. Okay. So like this is exactly how I trade. It's not as simple as this, but let's say that price has done something like this and it's created, let's say it's created a high and it's created a low. Okay, 1 second. Let me just zoom out like this. I wait for a range to form. And then once it breaks out of the range, I'll trade it into them highs. Or if it breaks below, I'll trade it into them lows. No, it's not no, I don't trade order blocks. I trade ranges into targets. Like this. Can you see it's brought below? I can look to sell into these lows. It's just tough with the texture of the market today, with how choppy this range is here with no targets to the downside. And to the down, look at this. Like it's broke out and then it's continued pushing down. I mean, look at the breakout here. It's broke out to then continue pushing down. Maybe if the 15 can top wick, then yeah. And that is going on bang 1 minute. Cheeky 1 minute there. Would you have taken that 30-minute sell on gold? Let's have a look. No, no, I wouldn't take sells because look at how gold closed on the 30 here. Gold closed on the 30 inside the range. There's nothing to tell me that price is going to continue pushing down. Okay. This could have easily rejected this level again and continued pushing higher. That was why I didn't sell gold there. I mean, the only thing I can really do is wait for this 15 and 30 to close and then potentially take a trade on the next candle closure. Guys, anybody on the TikTok here who wants to watch the full screen, head over to the YouTube Joe Trades. So just type my name in, as it is on TikTok, on YouTube, and you can watch my full screen. Give us 30 seconds, guys. Let me go fill some water up, and I'll be back. See if the market's going to give me an entry on this 15 closure. Maybe I can take a wick fill sell on gold. Maybe. If it leaves a little wick, I might try a little wick fill sell on this 15 close in 6 minutes. So give me 2 minutes to go and get some water, and I'll be back. All right, let's go. Sure, range. This is a range. This is a range here. You've got your support and you've got your resistance. That is a range. I'm just going to see how this 15 closes, because if this 15 closes not as a liquidity grab, but has actually got range to wick fill, then I'll just take that little wick fill down, and that'll be me done. You know, get that 20, 30 ticks and be done. But like I say, I'd need the 15 to close below these wicks, and then I'd expect the next candle to push down. If this candle closes bullish back within the range, well, maybe some buys. So they're the options. If it closes like it is now, then there's no trade. Yeah, exactly. You got to follow price action for sure. That's why I trade candle closes, because candle closes gives me information to take positions based on what I see, not on what I feel, okay? So many people are out here trying to sell tops and buy bottoms, okay? What's my typical risk to reward? Like 1.5, mate. So my average win rate is like 70%, and my average risk to reward's like 1 to 1.4, 1 to 1.5. So like if I were looking to sell this, let's say I got in a sell, this would be like where I'd manage, and then I'd let the rest run to like a 2 to 1. But it depends how it closes and how this new candle opens. But like I say, guys, don't ever be too like focused on risk to reward. Okay, focus on trading the market. Because if you focus too much on risk to reward, like you're not going to trade the market, and you're going to end up trading emotions. You know, your P&L. How often do I go live? Every single day. Once a day in the US session. NQ'd and nice sweep, yeah. I mean, I don't mind these laws to get taken if it sets up for like an entry, but we'll see. What do I mean by trading the market? So what I mean by trading the market is trade what's in front of you, trade the candles, trade what the market is showing. Don't trade your risk to reward, because let's say that price has done something like this. Okay, let's say that price has done something like this, and let's say that you get in a buy here. Okay, and you are trading your risk to reward. So you say, no, I want to have my risk to reward all the way up here because that's what I feel. I want a 2.65 risk to reward because I'm trading my risk to reward and I'm not trading the market. You know, if price comes into these highs and you still hold this position and price reverses after taking this liquidity, well, you've traded your emotions and you've traded your attachment to the risk to reward. You've not traded the market. The market's likely to reverse after taking highs. If you understand that and you keep this position open and it takes you out, well, guess what? You're not trading the market, you're trading your risk to reward tool, and that's not good. I never trade my risk to reward tool. I trade what the market's showing me. Nas looks good as well. Yeah. I'm going to see how this 15 closes. Maybe if not the 15, the 30 sets up, and then I can take some buys on gold. I'm probably going to give it until the 2 o'clock close, and then I can look for some entries. Am I a student of Roger? No, but I weren't like a student, but I learned ranges and breakouts from him, like just the content online. Altered it to suit me. Like it's not exactly how he finds ranges and stuff, but that sort of concept, yeah. But yeah, like I said, we'll see what I get it. Nice. Yeah, I mean, both Nas and Gold have been super choppy today. Super choppy. Look, but that's just what you got to deal with. And maybe if this 5-minute close is bearish, I can take some sells. Maybe see how this 5-minute closes. If it closes bearish, I'll take some sells here. Let me get MNQ ready because I've still got these lows to take out to the downside. So if this 5-minute can close bearish, I'll take some downside. Do I trade GJ? No. I trade gold and Nasdaq. What type of trader am I? Intraday. My average hold time's like 20 minutes. Yeah, 20 to 30 minutes is my average hold time. Let's have a look at this. Please tell me you offer free lessons. Like I said, my mentorship. I've got a mentorship. I've got guys. If you want to join the free Telegram, I've got a free Telegram that you can join. Link is in the TikTok bio. If you're on the YouTube, I'll put it in here. Yeah, if you want to join the free Telegram, links in the TikTok bio, guys. Just press that link. It'll say free Telegram. You press that. Why do I trade micro instead of the normal? Because I'm on 50k accounts and I'm just you don't need to trade huge size. You don't need to trade huge size to get consistent gains. You can use like 3 to 4 micros and do absolutely fine. The problem is with a lot of traders is they bet too big. They trade too big size and they blow their account. If it says action can't be completed, press it, and then there's 3 dots in the top right corner. Press the 3 dots, open in browser. You'll be able to join them, mate. What lot size? I'm using like 3 to 4 micros. I'm probably gonna take a sell here. Have my stop up here. Looking for these downside targets. If I can get a bearish closure. I just want to get my risk right. I don't want to risk too much. I mean, it needs to close bearish here. If it doesn't close like... Not bad closure. If I can get a top wick, I'll put this in. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna put a stop in there if you give me a top wick, and then I'd be looking to trade something like this. I mean, I can still put it in if it creates it, but if it pushes now without me, I'm not gonna get in this position. Unfortunately, but it is what it is. What's MNQ? It's micro Nasdaq. Yeah, I wanted them sells, but it just didn't really give me a top wick to enter. I mean, there's time. Just let it close, and then I can tap the next 5 if it sets up. I think these lows down here are likely to come and get taken. Especially, look at the hourly. The hourly volume's telling me that these lows are going to get taken. So, like I say, if this added this, guys, if this 5 can close bearish, I'll just look to take the next 5. I mean, gold's chopping. Maybe the 30 buys on gold if it sets up. But yeah, MNQ sells if it can continue to push here. We'll see. Well, I mean, gold's chopping. I mean, it's sideways and there's no direction. Yeah, barcode. Just broke my tooth eating chicken. What? Yeah, guys, I'm waiting for this closure. Once it closes, then I can look to sell. I think that the 15 can come and wick fill and then continue pushing lower. Kyle eating like frozen chicken or something. 8 minutes here. 8 minutes until this closure, and then there's some potential buys here on gold. I don't mind buys here. Especially if the 30 can close bullish. I know it is quite choppy in this range, but That liquidity above is looking too good not to get taken. Yeah, I'm not in NQ just yet. I'm probably just going to wait for this 5 minutes to close. I mean, it's creating that top wick that I wanted at the start, so it kept me out of it. I mean, if this can close bullish, I prefer gold, so we'll see. Do I use bookmap? No, I just trade candle clauses. Don't look at bookmap. Are you taking a position? Yeah, potentially on this 30. I'm going to take some 30 buys on gold on this clause. If it closes bullish. Nightmare. Nightmare. One sec, guys. Yeah, it's like order flow. Yeah, it is. It's like order flow, so you can see all the orders and stuff. But I don't use it because the candles. I know people like to use it, but I think the candles can tell me everything I need to know anyway. Like strong candle closes and liquidity grabs can tell me everything. Yeah, cheers for the follows, guys. I appreciate it. Oh, look at that now. Yeah, that's playing out. Can I take a little... Can I try and catch this, or is it late? Let's have a look. No. I prefer to buy gold here now. All right, if this 30 can close bullish here on gold, I'm going to try some buys into the liquidity above because we've taken liquidity to the downside and there's liquidity up here that needs filling. So I think if the 30 can close bullish, I'm going to be looking for a buy. You know, stops can be below and I'm going to be looking for this to push higher. Okay. Layman, if you've got me on TikTok, drop me a message on there. I'll send you the name of the broker I use. Get some gold grills, yeah. Okay, so that is the plan for gold if it can close bullish here. Because we have got news in 30 minutes. Yeah, we have got news at 3 in like 1 hour. So I'll probably just see how this 30 closes. If it gives me an entry, I'll take it. If not, I'll come back after the news and just trade in the mentorship. Like I said, I don't want to get chopped in this range here. Even though I think it can push bullish, I need the 30 to close, and then I can take some buys then. Yeah, let me get this order ready in case it does set up. Let's use 4 micros. Yeah, I'm gonna see if this can close more bullish. If it doesn't, then there's no trade. But if it does, I'll get the order in. Yeah, it is choppy, and that's why I'm only using like 4 micros here. TP will be like here for me. My actual buy stop will be like here though. It won't be up here. This is just to get it out of the way so it doesn't tag me in. I'll just bring it down when it's ready. I know it's choppy, bro. But like I say, there's no strong close, there's no trade. It's simple as that. As much as people want to trade, I can't take positions that aren't valid to my plan. Like I mentioned yesterday, if you want to watch me trade a 70 to 75% win rate strategy, you're gonna have to stay patient and you're gonna have to wait for me to take them positions. Always stick to the plan, definitely, Kenzie, man. Definitely. Yeah, good to see you in the chat. He's here. Kenzie's here. Yeah, look at that closure, man. Who's that? So anybody buying gold too early here, what have they done? Well, they've just bought gold at a level and price is now reversing. So they're actually in drawdown here. Yeah, not the best closure. What's Nas? Shocking. Shocking price action. Is hourly valid here? No recent grab at all. Even though them lows look really clean to get taken out. But as much as they look like they're gonna get taken out, oh, 4 hourly impulse is valid. There we go. I don't really take 4 hourly impulse entries, but I am going to on this candle today. 4 hour impulse sell here, so I'm going to put a sell stop in if it lets me get it in on time. I'm only going to do like 3 macros, I think, just because I don't really take 4 hourly entries too much. Yeah, it's not the 4 hour. It's not the 4 hour on this candle, but it is on the chart that I watch, so I can just take the hourly here. And stop loss is just going to be wherever the high is, so like not much at all. TP is probably just going to be down here to fill a bit more of this range in. So it's going to be something like, it's going to look something like this if it flips bearish. So I'm risking like $70 here for a potential like $200 win. But remember, this is across 3 accounts. And if this just carries on pushing higher, then that's it. There's no trade. I want this to flip, push down, wick fill like a manage and let it run. I mean, this will probably be the only trade that I'll be taking. I've already had a great Monday. I don't need to keep. But yeah, this is the trade. Yeah, let me just add a tick onto this. NQ's probably a crash, possibly. Let's see. Oh, one sec. Let me get the YouTube chat back up. Sorry, guys. Patience is key, Kyle. Definitely, man. Definitely. Guys, don't worry. There's no trade until it flips bearish. Guys on TikTok, if you can't see the full screen, head over to YouTube, Joe Trades. But you can see I've clearly got a sell stop in. You know, there's no trade until this flips bearish. Only once this flips, then I'm in the trade. Let's see if we can carry on this winning streak. I think we're like five or six wins in a row on stream. What part of the UK? I'm near Manchester. Near Manchester. So I'm going to be looking for, first of all, price to push into these lows and then continue pushing down with the momentum. Wow, that was a bad fill. What's all that? What was that fill about? Weren't the best. Anyway. Yeah, stops are just going to go on this high for like negative $70. I'm only risking very small on this just because the 4 hours just opened. Yeah, just because the 4 hours just opened. That's the only reason why I'm risking quite small. I mean, if this doesn't work out, and push lower, which there's a chance it could do, there's a chance it'll lose. If it does, I can just always put another order in for it to take me in again. So we'll see. But there's a lot to push down into. There's a lot of liquidity to push into here. But stops are in. I've been executed in. Let's see what happens. But NQ's bearish. The momentum's bearish. It's closed below multiple levels. 4 hour close, beautiful on the FX chart. It's just one of them. It's just one of them. Right, give me 30 seconds. I'm just getting my charger. That stop loss is so tight. No, it's not. It's to my plan. It goes on the high of the candle that flips bearish. 5 confirmed as well, did it? See. So we've got 5-minute confirmation and a 4-hourly flip. So there's double the confirmation there. Everything's lining up for this to continue pushing down. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like, there's not much else I can do. Everything's looking good for this to continue down. All right. Just rolling my stop to the flip of that candle. Actually, no, I'm going to give it a little bit more room just to reduce that risk. Took a break even. Yeah, I'm just reducing it as it's come close into them lows. I'm not risking much here now. I'll probably roll stops to break even once it passes through them lows. Harry, you're talking to someone who's been trading my profitable plan for 2 to 3 years, and you're asking me why I have my stop loss where I do. This is a tested plan that's long-term profitable. Am I in? Yeah, I'm in this, but I've reduced risk here. I mean, the only reason I've reduced risk is because if this reflips bullish, it's probably going to continue pushing higher. That's it. That's the only reason why. Do I have a Lambo? No, I've got a Mercedes. I mean, a Lambo would be sweet at some point, but not yet. I'm not really interested in cars, to be honest with you. Right, because basically my initial stop loss was my initial stop loss was up here at these highs, okay? And if price is not going to be bearish, it will have to push and reflip bullish and continue pushing higher. But because I've reduced my risk to basically where the flip is, I'm happy to have my stop loss at, well, it was at the highs. Now I'm happy to reduce it to continue pushing down. Okay. Okay, look at that. Now, this is at a point where I can go break even. Okay. And if this comes back up to entry, then I'm happy to be out this trade. Okay. So I'm break even on this. I'm probably going to take one off if it starts pushing into these lows. So yeah. Another trade. Another trade. But yeah, break even on this now. Letting this run. I mean, if it's going to continue pushing down, perfect. Look at that. Beautiful trade. W's in the chat if you caught it, guys. But what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to buy one back at market. Bang. One's been taken off at market. I'm going to reduce this to 2 because that's how much I've got left. And yeah, nice one. Another win. Six wins in a row. 6 wins in a row on stream. Da 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 da. Let's go. Guys, if you took that trade, get a W. Get a W in the chat if you took it. I'm going to put this on thingy. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, guys, that's me. There we go. Right. We're going to take another one off here now. I'm buying another one here at market because that's another partial. And stop is, and final TP is going to be all the way down here. Beautiful. Yeah, final TP is going to be somewhere like here. Just to see if this wants to continue running. But I've probably taken about $200 there across my accounts. If this wants to hit break even, it can do. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to just put this into profit so I don't take any loss at all. Perfect. Perfect. W's, guys. Great to see. What software? This is TradingView, bro. TradingView. Guys, if you're not following already, smash a follow on this account, okay? Smash a subscribe, smash a follow. And yeah, beautiful. I think if you tuned into the last 2 weeks of live streams, you would have passed a funded account with me. To be honest with you. You'd have either passed a funded account or been paid out on an instant account. Gold going down, I don't know. This is my trade for the US session and probably done for the day. Look at the account growth on here as well. What are we up to now? Let's have a look. We're almost reaching a grand profit. There we go. Break even on the rest of that. But yeah, $1,000, so $3,000 on these 3 accounts. In the last like 1 to 2 weeks, which isn't bad. That's all just been on stream as well. 3K on stream made on 3 accounts. Did gold break down? Yeah, look at gold. That's why I didn't buy it, guys. That's exactly why I didn't buy gold. It were coming into a level. It needed to break above this level for me to buy. Bang, down. Guys, as well, if you want to get on onto the one-to-one mentorship wait list, send me a DM. If you're in the community, send me a DM. I'm only taking 5 people on. I'm literally taking 5 people on the mentorship. Once they're gone, they're gone. Okay, seriously. If you want the waitlist to join and get on the waitlist for the new mentorship, send me a message on TikTok. message me on Discord if you're in the community already. And yeah, let's crush it. But yeah, the program's opening tomorrow or the day after. So get your application in before it closes. Like I say, if you're serious and you actually want to crush it. But yeah, decent trade there, decent win. Can't complain with that. What program? It's a 1-to-1. 6 months of 1-to-1s with me. Yeah, for now I'm taking five, 6 traders on to do 6 months of 1-to-1s. And basically go from not getting payouts to consistent payouts. If you're interested in it, guys, there's different structures to it. So message me. I'll send you the link. Just apply. And we'll be in touch about everything, all the information. Okay? Like I said, my team will contact you. Because there's different, you know, different price points. There's different prices for different people. Not everybody wants the same price. People want, you know, so... If you're in the community, no, the communities apply only now. But yeah, if you want to join the 1-to-1, guys, you need to get your application in. So message me. I'll send you the link to apply for the waitlist to join. But in terms of prices, we'll be in touch with you. Just apply. We'll be in touch with you because there's different, like I said, there's different prices for different people, depending on what you want. Different offers, should I say. But yeah, guys, W in the chat in a bit. Bye-bye. That's me done. 1 trade, 1 win. $300 there. Yeah, $350 there. Not bad, not bad. But yeah, peace out, guys. Much love. And see you tomorrow. Another W. Insane. Great work. Bye-bye. Yeah, peace out, guys, on YouTube. See you tomorrow.